For better or worse, these 10 teens will never forget their prom night. Breaking barriers. One openly gay teen's stunt of campaigning for prom queen quickly turned into a poignant discussion on gender roles and resulted in a memorable prom night for a Los Angeles high school. Sergio Garcia realized that flyers inviting prom queen nominations at Fairfax High School did not specify that those nominated had to be female, so he made a push for the queen's coveted tiara. What started as a lark gained steam, and spurred on by some progressive-minded students, Garcia wound up being feted with the esteemed honor and later described himself as feeling invincible. An unwanted accessory. At her senior prom, March Taylor was looking to attract some attention, but the Houston native wound up getting a little more than she bargained for after her risque attire led to the 17-year-old being escorted from the soiree in handcuffs. Arriving in a midriff-bearing dress that showed plenty of skin, Taylor was told to go home and change if she wanted to be admitted. Instead of acquiescing, she began making a loud, belligerent scene while refusing to leave. Police that had been hired by the school district were forced to handcuff the teen and put her in a patrol car until she calmed down. The oldest prom goer. Kenneth Smith was pursuing his high school diploma in 1943 when he was drafted into military service in order to serve in World War II. Decades later, after a friend arranged for him to receive an honorary diploma from the Philadelphia area Chester High School, Smith finally made it to his senior prom at 84 years of age. Although Smith enjoyed a full prom experience that included a black limo, a sharp tux, a beautiful date, and an adoring waiting crowd, he made sure to acknowledge that the prom wasn't just for him. He was attending in honor of all the other soldiers who couldn't make it on their own. Long live the Queen. Popularity often looms large when a senior class elects its prom queen, but few have come as popular as Kristen Pass. Pass was born with Down syndrome but grew so beloved a student at Aledo High School that she was greeted with a standing ovation at the school's football stadium when her appointment as prom queen was announced. The bubbly teen, who had also had to overcome her father's death 2 years prior, has always had lots of friends at her Texas high school, and so her overwhelming victory at the polls wasn't surprising to those who knew her. Horsing around. The Camden Aquarium in New Jersey is an inspired, unique choice for a prom setting, but it happens to be situated in a rather rough part of town. Undeterred by the surroundings of their prom locale, 2 high school seniors pulled out all the stops and arriving at the aquarium via a horse-drawn carriage, creating what was surely quite a sight in the crime-ravaged neighborhood. Along the way, the 2 teens overheard a gunshot go off nearby, spooking the horse, who began galloping away. By the time the driver could regain control of the reins, the female prom-going passenger had gotten so scared that she emptied her bladder onto her new dress. Photo finish. A group of 18 Wisconsin high school students had the perfect scenery picked out for their pre-prom photos to show off their stylish attire and fancy hair and makeup. They decided to strike a pose while standing on a dock on a scenic lake in the sleepy town of Oconomowoc, located 30 miles west of Milwaukee. After the pic was snapped, a section of the pier caved in and plunged half the group into the waist-deep waters. They quickly rushed to one teen's nearby home for a frantic recovery effort with towels and hair dryers before making it just in time to the event, and they certainly had a story to tell once they got there. Campaign pain. Brandy Day's prom queen campaign came with the support of one ardent, fervent backer, her mom, Tammy. While it's always nice to support your child's interests and help them achieve their goals, Tammy took things way too far by raising money from friends, family, and local businesses in order to spend $1,000 on newspaper ads, flyers, and even a bright pink billboard. Even worse, the pricey campaign failed to put Brandy over the top as the Killeen, Texas teen failed to be included among the finalists. Maybe next time mom will keep her political campaign approach at home. Dead wrong. Megan Jillian was to improve her school attendance right away in order to avoid being banned from the school's upcoming prom. That was the warning sent in a letter by Megan's private school to her parents and signed by Deputy Head G. White. Megan, however, was going to have trouble raising her 60.4% attendance to the required 92% level after she was found dead in her bedroom 2 months prior to prom. The letter served as one more agonizing blow to her grieving family. School headmaster Jed Ward later apologized for what he deemed to be a software error. Jealous? YouTube is filled with videos of numerous teens hoping to woo their celebrity crush to a prom or school dance, but few of these celebrities are likely to ever see the videos, let alone respond. That wasn't the case for the very lucky 17-year-old Dakota Ridge High School senior, Connor Cordova, whose efforts to appeal to UFC Octagon girl and Maxim model Ariane Celeste were ultimately rewarded. The Colorado teen posted shameless videos that included UFC fighters and silly dancing in Las Vegas before Ariane agreed on the condition that he find a date for her friend. Unsurprisingly, Cordova didn't have trouble meeting her demands. We hope you enjoyed this video. Got any wacky prom stories? Let us know in the comments. But while you're here, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thanks!